My beloved child, I am speaking to you now with an urgency that shakes the foundations of heaven itself. This is not a casual message. This is not another voice in the endless noise of your day. This is me, reaching through time and space to find you at this exact moment because your life stands at a crossroads that will never come again. I need you to stop scrolling. Stop thinking about what comes next. Stop letting your mind wander to tomorrow's problems or yesterday's regrets. These next few minutes belong to eternity and I am asking you to give them to me completely. You feel it, don't you? That trembling in your chest, that inexplicable pull that made you pause when you could have kept moving, that whisper in your spirit telling you this is different. You are right to feel that way. I have been pursuing you through signs you dismissed as coincidence, through moments you thought were random, through dreams that unsettled you in the night. I have been knocking, calling, whispering your name in the silence, but now the time for whispers has passed. Now I must speak with the full weight of heaven behind my words because the window of opportunity I opened for you is closing, and what I have prepared cannot wait any longer. If you are still here, if you are still reading, then write this in the comments. I hear you, God. Let me know you are listening. Let me see that your heart is open, because when you do, something shifts in the spiritual realm. When you acknowledge my voice, when you respond to my call, chains begin to break that you did not even know were holding you. I am not speaking to the crowd. I am not sending a general message to everyone who might listen. I am speaking directly to you. Yes, you. The one whose heart is racing right now, the one who has been crying out in secret, asking me if I still see you, if I still hear you, if I still care about the pain you carry. This is my answer. This is your sign. This is the moment you have been waiting for. Even if you did not know you were waiting, I have heard every prayer you whispered in the dark. I have seen every tear you tried to hide. I have counted every sleepless night when you stared at the ceiling, wondering if hope was just a word for other people. But I must tell you something that will shake you. Time is running out. The season you are in right now is not infinite. The door I opened is not going to stay open forever. I have given you grace, I have given you patience, I have sent signal after signal, and you thought you could wait. You thought you had more time to decide. You thought the delay would not matter, but heaven has declared an emergency over your life, and I can no longer stay silent while you stand at the edge of the greatest breakthrough you have ever known. One step away from walking past it forever. Do you understand what I am telling you? You are not reading this by accident. The fact that these words are in front of you right now, the fact that something in your spirit made you stop and pay attention, the fact that you feel this weight pressing on your soul, all of it is me. I orchestrated every detail to bring you to this moment because I love you too much to let you miss what I have been preparing. But love also requires truth, and the truth is this. If you turn away now, if you let distractions steal this moment, if you decide that later is good enough, you will lose something that cannot be recovered. I am not trying to frighten you, I am trying to save you. I see what you cannot see. I see the enemy circling your thoughts right now, whispering lies to make you doubt, to make you dismiss this as just another emotional message, to make you believe nothing urgent is really happening. He knows this is your turning point. He knows these words carry the power to shatter every chain he has wrapped around your life. So he will do anything to distract you, to pull your attention away, to convince you that you can come back to this later. But there is no later, there is only now. Heaven is watching. The angels have stopped their songs. The universe itself holds its breath, because what you decide in these next moments will echo through eternity. Will you listen? Will you trust me? Will you give me the attention I am asking for? I am not demanding perfection from you. I am not asking you to have everything figured out. I am simply asking you to stay, to read, to let my words sink into the deepest parts of your soul where fear has been hiding, where doubt has been whispering, where pain has been ruling. You have asked me, God, why now? Why so urgent? I will tell you, because there are blessings written in the books of heaven with your name engraved on them, but they are tied to your obedience. They cannot be released until you take this moment seriously. There are miracles I have prepared that have been waiting in the wings of eternity for you to align your heart with mine. There are doors that will open the moment you stop resisting and start surrendering, but if you walk away, if you let this word pass like all the others, those doors will close, not because I am cruel, but because the season for them will have passed. My heart breaks when I see people turn away at the very moment of breakthrough. I have watched too many walk away when they were one step from the miracle. I have seen too many give up when the answer was already on its way. I do not want that to be your story. I am standing beside you right now. My presence is so close you can feel it. That warmth in your spirit, that sense that something greater than yourself is surrounding you, that is me confirming this is real. I am not far away in some distant heaven. I am here, reaching for you, calling you home. You have been fighting battles that were never yours to fight. You have been carrying weights I never asked you to carry. You have been trying to manage life on your own, and it has left you exhausted, drained, empty. I am telling you now to stop, let go, let me take over. Give me these moments of your full attention and I will show you what only I can do. Do not let fear trick you into staying silent. Do not let pride convince you this is not for you. I know you better than you know yourself. I know your secrets, your shame, your regrets. I know the things you have never told anyone, and still, I call you mine. Still, I am speaking to you. Still, I love you. This is mercy calling before judgment. This is love calling before loss. You asked me for a sign and this is it. The fact that you are hearing this message right now is proof that I have not given up on you. Write it again if His love moves you. Thank you, Jesus. Let your heart speak. My child, I have been waiting for this moment since before you were born. I have aligned the stars, moved circumstances and orchestrated events so that you would be here, reading these words when your soul was finally ready to hear them. I stopped the noise, I cleared the distractions, I made a way through the chaos of your life so that my voice could reach the silence of your heart, and now I am standing at the door, knocking. If you open to me, if you let me in, if you give me these moments without reservation, I will pour peace into your spirit like water into a desert. I will breathe life into the places you thought were dead. I will restore what was stolen and heal what was broken, but if you walk away, the peace will not come. The breakthrough will not happen, the moment will pass, and you will be left wondering what could have been. I am not saying this to manipulate you. I am saying it because it is true. Time moves forward whether we acknowledge it or not. Opportunities close whether we believe they will or not. And the window I have opened for you will not stay open forever. So I ask you again, do not scroll, do not move on, do not let these words fade into the background of your day. Stay here with me, give me your full heart, and I promise you, I will give you back your life. Everything will begin to shift the moment you truly surrender. The fears that have controlled your nights will lose their power. The confusion that clouded your mind will lift like fog before the sun. The chains that held you bound will start to crack and fall away. But you must stay, you must listen. You must obey now. Do you feel the weight of what I am saying? This is not about religion. This is not about following rules or performing rituals. This is about you and me, standing face to face in this moment, with eternity hanging in the balance. I am offering you everything: freedom, peace, purpose, a future that is greater than anything you have imagined, but I cannot force you to take it. You must choose. You must decide right now if you will trust me or trust your own understanding, if you will follow my voice or follow the noise of the world. Time is not infinite the way you think it is. You measure your days by calendars, but I measure them by purpose. You think there will always be another chance, another moment, another opportunity, but I am telling you, for some things, there is only now. The blessings I have prepared for you are tied to this season. The breakthrough you need is connected to this moment. If you delay, if you hesitate, if you choose to wait, you may find that what I offered today is no longer available tomorrow. I know this sounds harsh. I know it feels like pressure, but it is not pressure born of impatience. It is urgency born of love. I see what is coming. I see the storms on the horizon. I see how close this world is to shaking in ways that will terrify those who do not know me, and I am calling out to you now, before the shaking begins, because I want you safe. I want you covered. I want you standing on the rock when everything else crumbles. You have felt it, haven't you? That sense that something is shifting, that uneasiness in your spirit, that feeling that the world is not as stable as it used to be. You are not imagining it. Change is coming, and it will separate those who know me from those who only know about me. It will reveal who has been building on sand and who has been building on solid ground. I am not telling you this to scare you. I am telling you this to prepare you, and preparation begins with surrender. Surrender is not weakness, it is the strongest thing you can do. It is laying down the illusion that you can control your life and picking up the truth that I have always been in control. It is admitting that your way has not worked and choosing to trust mine. It is opening your hands and letting go of everything you have been clinging to so that I can fill them with what I have been trying to give you. But surrender requires trust, and trust requires a decision. You cannot drift into surrender. You cannot accidentally obey. You have to choose it right here, right now. In this moment. And the choice you make will determine everything that follows. Will you trust me enough to stay? Will you believe me enough to listen? Will you love me enough to obey? I am not asking for perfection, I am asking for willingness. I am not demanding that you understand everything. I am asking that you trust me even when you do not understand. I am not requiring you to have it all together. I am inviting you to come as you are, broken, messy, afraid, and let me put you back together. Look at your life right now. Look at the pieces scattered around you. The relationships that fell apart, the dreams that died, the hopes that faded. The plans that failed. You have tried to gather those pieces on your own. You have tried to make sense of the brokenness, but you cannot fix what only I can heal. You cannot restore what only I can rebuild. You need me, not as an accessory to your life, not as a backup plan, but as the center, the foundation, the source, and I am here. I have always been here, even when you felt abandoned. I was holding you. Even when you thought I was silent, I was speaking. Even when you believed I had given up on you, I was fighting for you. Every moment of your life, I have been there. In the pain, in the loss, in the betrayal. In the fear, I was the whisper telling you to hold on. I was the strength that kept you breathing when you wanted to give up. I was the hope that refused to die no matter how dark it got. You thought you were alone, but you were never alone. You thought you had to be strong, but I was your strength. You thought you had to have all the answers, but I was your wisdom. You have been trying so hard to survive, and I have been trying so hard to get you to see that survival is not the goal, thriving is living is. Experiencing the fullness of life I created you for is. But you cannot get there on your own. You need me. So here I am, speaking, calling, reaching, pursuing. I will not force you. I will not manipulate you. But I will tell you the truth. And the truth is, you are running out of time to keep living the way you have been living. The old patterns are not working. The old strategies are failing. The old version of you is dying, and it needs to die so that the new version can be born. But death always feels like loss before it becomes resurrection. Letting go always feels like losing before it becomes gaining. Are you willing to let go? Are you willing to die to the old so the new can come? Are you willing to release control so I can take over? These are not easy questions, but they are necessary questions, and this is the moment to answer them. Not tomorrow, not next week. Not when you feel ready, now, because ready is not a feeling. Ready is a decision. Decide now. Choose me. Choose surrender. Choose trust. And watch what happens. Watch how the impossible becomes possible. Watch how the broken becomes whole. Watch how the lost becomes found. I am not promising it will be easy. I am promising it will be worth it. I am not saying there will be no more struggle. I am saying the struggle will have purpose. I am not telling you the pain will disappear. I am telling you the pain will be transformed into something beautiful. Every scar you carry will tell a story of my faithfulness. Every wound will become a testimony of my healing. Every dark night will become proof of my presence. Nothing you have been through will be wasted. I will use it all. The betrayal will teach you about my loyalty. The loss will teach you about my provision. The fear will teach you about my peace. The brokenness will teach you about my power to restore. But first, you have to let me in. You have to stop holding me at arm's length. You have to stop treating me like a distant deity and start relating to me as a loving father. I am not angry with you. I am not disappointed in you. I am not waiting for you to clean yourself up before I embrace you. I am reaching for you right now, exactly as you are, with all your mess and all your mistakes, and I am saying come. Come to me, let me hold you, let me heal you, let me love you back to life. If you have read this far, if these words have touched something deep inside you, then do not let this moment pass in silence. Comment Jesus is Lord, and let your faith be made visible. Let heaven see that you are responding. Let the enemy know that his grip on you is broken. Let your own heart know that you are choosing life. My precious child, I see you. I have always seen you. When you felt invisible, I saw you. When you felt forgotten, I remembered you. When you felt worthless, I treasured you. You are not an accident. You are not a mistake. You are not a mistake. You are not too far gone. You are mine, and I am coming for you with all the love of heaven. Let me tell you what I see when I look at you. I do not see your failures. I see your potential. I do not see your past. I see your future. I do not see what you have done wrong. I see what I created you to do right. The world has told you lies about who you are. People have spoken words over you that were never true. Circumstances have tried to define you, but I am here to tell you that none of it matters. What I say about you is the only thing that matters, and I say you are worthy. I say you are chosen. I say you are mine. You have spent so long trying to earn love that you forgot love is not something you earn. It is something you receive. I loved you before you did anything right. I loved you when you did everything wrong. I loved you when you did not even know my name. My love is not conditional. It is not based on your performance. It is not dependent on your ability to measure up, it simply is, and it has always been there, waiting for you to receive it, but receiving requires opening. You cannot receive with closed hands. You cannot accept with a closed heart. You have built walls to protect yourself, and I understand why. You have been hurt. You have been betrayed, you have trusted and been disappointed. So you decided it was safer to keep everyone out, including me, but those walls that were meant to protect you have become a prison. They keep out the pain, but they also keep out the love. They keep out the hurt, but they also keep out the healing. They keep out the disappointment, but they also keep out the destiny. I am asking you to tear down those walls. Not all at once, not in your own strength, but brick by brick, with my help. Let me in one layer at a time. Let me prove to you that I will not hurt you the way others have. Let me show you that my love is different. Let me demonstrate that I can be trusted with the most broken, most hidden, most shameful parts of you, because I already know those parts. I have seen them all, and I love you anyway. Do you know how rare that is to be fully known and fully loved? Most people spend their whole lives hiding, performing, pretending, hoping that if they can just keep up the act long enough, no one will see the truth. But the exhaustion of that charade is slowly killing you. The weight of maintaining the image is crushing your spirit. The fear of being found out is stealing your peace. And I am saying to you right now, you can stop, you can rest. You can be real, because I already see it all, and I am not going anywhere. This is what grace means. Not that I ignore your sin, not that I pretend you are perfect, but that I see everything, know everything, and choose to love you completely. Grace is not me lowering the standard. Grace is me meeting the standard for you. Grace is not me making excuses for your behavior. Grace is me taking the punishment your behavior deserved. Grace is not me being soft on sin. Grace is me being serious enough about sin to die for it. You have been running from me because you thought I was angry. You have been hiding because you thought I was disappointed. You have been avoiding me because you thought I was keeping score. But I am not angry, I am grieving the distance between us. I am grieving the relationship we could have if you would just stop running. I am grieving the life you could be living if you would just start trusting. My heart breaks not because you have failed, but because you will not let me help you succeed. So I am speaking to you now with every ounce of love I possess. Come home, stop wandering, stop searching everywhere else for what only I can give you. You have tried to find purpose in success. You have tried to find identity in relationships. You have tried to find peace in control. You have tried to find meaning in achievement, and none of it has worked. None of it has filled the void. None of it has satisfied the hunger, because that void, that hunger, that longing, it was designed for me. I am the only one who fits. I am the only one who completes. I am the only one who satisfies. But you will never know that until you try. You will never experience it until you surrender. You will never taste it until you receive, and receiving starts here. In this moment, with this decision, to stop resisting, to stop running, to stop pretending you do not need me. You need me desperately, completely, absolutely, and that is not a weakness. That is the truth that will set you free if you will only embrace it. I am not asking you to have it all figured out. I am asking you to take one step. I am not demanding that you understand the whole journey. I am asking you to trust me with the next step. I am not requiring you to be strong. I am offering to be your strength. One step, one moment, one choice. That is all I am asking for right now. Choose me, choose trust, choose surrender, and let me handle everything else. The miracle you need is not going to come from your effort. It is going to come from my power. The breakthrough you are waiting for is not going to come from your striving, it is going to come from my grace. The change you are desperate for is not going to come from your willpower. It is going to come from my spirit, but none of that can flow until you stop blocking it, and you block it by refusing to surrender. You block it by insisting on control. You block it by trying to do it yourself. Let go. Let me have it. Let me take over. The burden you are carrying was never yours to carry. The problem you are facing was never yours to solve alone. The future you are worried about was never yours to control. Give it to me, all of it, the fear, the worry, the stress, the pain, the confusion, the doubt. Lay it all at my feet and watch what I do with it. Watch how I take what looks like a mess and turn it into a message. Watch how I take what looks like a disaster and turn it into a testimony. Watch how I take what looks like an ending and turn it into a beginning. But you have to give it to me. You have to release it. You have to stop clinging to it, like it is yours to manage. It is not. It never was. You were never meant to walk this road alone. You were never designed to carry this weight by yourself. You were always meant to walk with me, leaning on me, trusting me, following me. And the moment you start doing that, everything changes. Not because the circumstances change immediately, though sometimes they do, but because you change. Your perspective shifts, your peace returns, your hope reignites, and you realize that the problem was never too big for me, you were just trying to handle it without me. So what will it be? Will you keep trying to do it yourself? Will you keep insisting you can manage? Will you keep pretending you are fine when you are falling apart? Or will you surrender? Will you let go? Will you trust me? This is the moment. This is the decision. Everything that comes next depends on what you choose right now. Choose wisely, choose faith, choose me, and let the transformation begin. Open your heart, let me in. Trust me with these next moments and I will change your eternity. This is your moment, this is your time, do not let it slip away.